we're going to play a little bit of. I think I'm going to play career mode tonight, and that's what I want to do. So let's get into career mode. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm talking absolute nonsense. Okay, so we're on the road to 99. That's basically what I'm trying to say is. So we're one away, 98. So I reckon I need another maybe 200 VC before I can actually make it to 99. And then once we make it to 99, we'll then do it with another character. I mean, it's just, it never stops, really, does it? So let's go into my career then. And before we do anything, we're going to have to change the UI, the AI difficulty. So we'll do that now. We'll go into settings and okay. Where is it then? Where is it? Yeah, CPU skill. Let's put it up to 9. Screw it, man. No, it's 85. Right. Determines how skillful the opponents are. The higher the value, the better the opponents will be. Right, so let's put it up to 87. Well, that's at maximum. That's at maximum. That's at maximum. User sim skill determines how skillful your golfer is when you're not in control. Well, we don't ever do that because we never ever sim things. So we've put the CPU skill up, and we're leaving everything else at default. It's going to be 2 rounds a game, 2 rounds an event. Apart from, let's see, signature. I wonder what the signature events are. Anyway, major events are 4. So, and it's not a major we're playing. So, let's go. Okay, so just to let you know where we're standing in the whole season, where Carly is, Carly Whitfield up on the right hand side. If this comes up, okay, as you can see, the last round we won. That's why we put the last tournament we played we won. That's why we're putting the difficulty up to 1. Missed a cut at the PGAs. Did not qualify. That's an alternate one. Again, we were first. Did not qualify, and we were first in the Legends. So we're going through a really good purple patch there, and then we didn't qualify. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how the Canadian Open. The Canadian Open is usually a really difficult course, so we're going to see how this goes, okay? And then possibly we will see about maybe even putting up the difficulty to going from. I'm trying to think what the level of is above pro, but I don't think we're quite at that, because if you saw me yesterday, I was hacking up the course. So yeah, it was not great yesterday. So I don't want to get too ahead of myself. That's all I'm trying to say. It's very, I mean, when you're winning tournaments, it's easy to get carried away, and then before you know it, you're humbled straight away. Especially with this Evo swing. This Evo swing is humbling.
2K Sports
Very
and
humbling.
the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're north of the border this week, bringing you all the first-round action from the RBC Canadian Open.
Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown, city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Before we get into today's action, I'm getting some word that there's a rivalry brewing between Will Zalatoris and our featured player. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, you have heard correctly. There have been texts, phone calls, many exchanges in the lead up to this matchup between the featured player and Will Zalatoris. Things are getting pretty tense down here. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out today.
Cheers, Henny. I appreciate the insight. I'll be interested to see how our featured player fares against the likes of William Zalatoris.
Wow. That was like 15 minutes of life stories. That's the one part of the game I wish I could just get rid of. Because they do talk far too much. Right, okay, let's go into this. So we've got a massive wind. I hate playing in the wind, so this is going to be really interesting straight away. Struggle with the wind. So I'm going to have to take some of that wind off. So basically I'm going to try a big fade. Maybe not quite as big a fade as that. Fade it right into the wind. And maybe just go a little bit to the left as well. And let's send this and hope for the best.
Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out.
Wind is still overpowering. Wow.
This is her second shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Did I get to see the shot? No, I don't. It's a pitch as well. Okay. I don't like this at all. I'm going to have to take a plain approach. There's no other way. An approach shot it is. I don't even know what kind of lie I've got or anything. This is just... Good luck. No idea.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Maybe I should do it blindfolded from now on.
Still a chance. 13 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Henny's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Okay. I've got no idea how aggressive this will be, so... That looks okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
Coming up here.
159 green speed, so... Yeah, okay, we're going to give these greens a little bit of respect here. Wow, 8 under.
Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
Yeah, I'm going to struggle.
That's a little untidy.
These are very narrow fairways. See, I mean what I'm saying. I've played this before, and I always struggle with it.
That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one.
Tell you what, it really was. I will take that every day of the week. Well,
A
so
lovely
far,
play. She's on the dance floor.
so far I've struggled with my drives,
This putt right on
and my
12
approach
feet to the
shots
hole.
have been excellent. But another downhill putt. Did I underbore or overbore last time? I think I overborrowed. So I'd normally have done that. So I'm going to do that and see if that makes any difference.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
I literally
Steady
talked
on.
myself out of that.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Oh, well, par.
As we head to the next, everyone is chasing Tommy Fleetwood, who currently leads this event.
Wow, 9 under.
The first of our par 3s at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
The thing is, if you actually waited for them to stop talking, it'd be like a 5-hour round.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part
The
of the
wind
golf
is
course.
just being annoying. That's all I can see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that one was going in.
Now you understand why I've struggled at this course. I'm not winning this tournament. That is for sure.
Bogey putt
Right.
coming up here.
I mean, it was on the cards.
She'll move down to 1 over for the event.
It was on the cards because
The first
I've
of the
just
par 5s
struggled.
is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice
good for you.
opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes. But watch out, this fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Wow, I got lucky there. I
Playing
get very
this
lucky
shot
there.
from about 180
Right.
yards.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
This is. I mean, look at the wind, and then look at the stance. So this is going miles right, regardless. So I'm thinking away over here. This is just pot luck. Play a little bit of a draw. Wow, that is some shot, by the way.
Yeah, nicely played.
That's a beautiful
And a
shot.
chance to get back to even with the card with
All
this
right.
putt.
Okay,
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
no,
Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one.
this
This
is
putt
tough.
just 5 feet away
This
from
is
the hole.
tough. I don't know how you're supposed to get 10. Oh, jeez, that's another bogey.
Putting for a bogey.
Oh,
Bit quick
just-
in the stroke. I think she pulled that one.
I've never
It's just about
raged.
3 feet
Well,
away.
I haven't rage quitted on stream, put it that way.
In she goes.
But I do
Let's
feel
head to
like
the
it right
next.
now. I
And
don't
as we
think
move over to the next hole,
I know how this is
Tommy
going.
Fleetwood is leading this
And
event.
I don't think I'll make the cut.
The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind
Jesus.
of moves away from the tee box. So you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
I just
This is
don't
her
play well in
second
the
here.
green.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
I do feel it turning off that of Coventry is far too much.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
I'm just playing a bit more because obviously I'm just making all the wrong choices here.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Actually,
Feet left to
I'm
the
almost
hole.
going to the point
bogey.
where I'm giving up already. I think
Asking this one to come a long way from the
every
right
time
side.
I've played this golf course, I've struggled. And my head, oh
So close.
no,
Just a
this
4
is just.
footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh, jeez.
Appears to have overcooked this one. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. And as we head to the next, everyone is chasing Tommy Fleetwood, who currently leads this event.
I think I might have to quit.
The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
I've
This
never
hole
done
can
it.
play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Yeah, I think I will quit.
This one looks like it's going right.
Okay,
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
I wonder if
Well,
I can
definitely
quit it.
the wind
There we
had to
go.
have gotten a hold of that
There you
one.
go. I'm quitting. Just, I was never ever going to hit the mark. And maybe my heart I don't know. I'm withdrawing. I'm withdrawing. I'm saying I'm injured. Carly's injured. Injured. She's injured. Because I just, as I said, I've played that before, and every time I've played it, it's just been horrendous. It's been horrendous. So yeah. Okay, let's do some training. Heaven knows I need it. What is this? Why is this here? Why have I got a... Unleash yourself and putts from 3 different angles. Aim for the large target to rack up points and dodge the negative zones to earn rewards. But why am I getting a reward? Look, it's like a trophy. I've got to play for the trophy. Surely. It's a big shiny gold trophy. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Okay, so what happened there was Carly was injured and she had to withdraw from the Canadian Open, unfortunately. She just couldn't continue anymore. So she had a chat with her caddy and decided the best thing for the season was just to withdraw. So, yeah. Right. Okay. So, usually... Usually the distance is dialed in, but not this time. I don't know what that was. Right, pull it back a little bit. That'll do nicely. Quad. 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 That'll do nicely. A little bit more power, so that might be closer. Take that every time. Is this the same one? Yeah. I'm looking for I'm going to get a big trophy here. Are we going to get the trophy? Oh, stop, 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 stop. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put it bit there. Try that. Are we going to hold it? Are we going to hold it? Are we going to... No, we're not. But I'll take the 150. Are we going to hold this? Are we going to hold this? Are we going to hold this? Stop, though. Stop. A bit more to the right. It just feels as if it's never going to stop. Oh my god. A bit more to the right. Oh. And I've pulled it to the right. And of course, it almost goes in. Oh, I've done it. There we go, I got my trophy. I got my trophy. I don't know if I actually get a trophy. Oh, there we go. Well, that'll make me feel a little bit better after my Carly's poor injury in the last round. And I get 3 VC. Don't forget the 3 VC I got there. A whole 3 VC. Every VC counts on the road to 99. On the road to 99. Right. Okay, multiple events. Okay, we're just playing the event. I thought there was multiple of it. Yeah, there is the putt. Well, we've already had a putting competition, so I think we'll just go for the. I didn't realize. I didn't realize you get a trophy for every time you do this. I mean, a symbolic trophy. I get that. Right. Okay. So green speeds are medium. Greens are firm. Fairways are firm. Wind speed is default. Okay, let's begin the round. Maybe I need to turn the wind down because I can't play in wind, and then turn the difficulty up, but I just can't play in wind. I just can't play in wind. Anyway, let's see what the wind is like here. Okay, so 2 under or better, definitely achievable. Wind is nice. Right, so it's down 36 feet, so normally that would be, you take a third off of that. So that'd be 12, so about 148. So roughly about there. Hopefully. I totally pulled that shot. I'm hoping I've pulled it both ways. Yeah, I got the distance spot on though. Right. That's not going to stop though. I'm not birding this hole because, and it was my own fault. Right, so it's going to go right to left, then left to right, which could mean straight in. I think it's a little bit left. It's just my instinct, which counts for absolutely nothing. No, not enough. I was right though, but it wasn't enough left. So, yeah, I'm confused as well. I must admit, Carly, it's like she can't understand it. She can't understand it. She's still got a little bit of her injury from last week. You see, she's still struggling a little bit from it, but hopefully she'll be better. Hopefully she'll recover fully. Do I take the driver here? It's so tempting, and I'm gonna do it. Oh dear, I might have played that pretty well. Even though I pulled my shot, I might have played a fantastic shot, and I totally meant that. Totally, yeah, I totally meant to mess up my swing. Well, I've got 2 putts for a birdie. I don't fancy this putt though, and it's going to be downhill. So this is a pure guess. I get this within 4 feet, and I'll be very, very happy. I don't think I'm going to though, because that's just ridiculous. I've got no idea how far left this is going to go. No, never gave it enough juice. That's as good as, I said 4 feet, it's 9 feet. I'm going to have to give this something. I got the birdie though, that's good. 1 birdie, just need another birdie. Just need another birdie. Okay. I much prefer this golf course to the Canadian Open, that's for sure. Nice drive, nice drive. It's going to be a blind second shot, which makes it all the more entertaining. Right, okay, so it's slightly uphill. Should I draw that in? I'm going to try a little draw. It's not drawing. Oh, stop. I'm not birding this hole unless this rolls down the hill. My God, look at these greens! This is madness. Okay. pure guesswork. I gave it too much respect, I think. Yeah, I gave it too much respect. Yeah, and you should be annoyed with yourself because you're not concentrating. Admittedly, you know, your confidence is down because you've got that, still carrying that little injury, but hopefully it'll come good. Hopefully it'll come good. Right. I just realised I should be putting my little notifications on the right hand side of the screen. Because every time I get a notification that somebody's watching the stream, it comes up on the left-hand side. It used to be the bottom right, and now I've put it at the top left, and what it should be is the top right, because there's nothing ever on the top right. Occasionally there's something on the top left. There's always something on the top bottom right. So either bottom left or top right. Probably top right. Wow, look at this. Right, this is going to go massively to the left. I'm going to have to aim out of bounds. Aim out of bounds. This is going to be interesting. It didn't move! I'm going to put it out of bounds. Oh. Come on in, but... No, it's out of bounds. Oh. Okay. I'm going to be... How am I supposed to put a... Am I actually... Yeah. Okay. Right. Right, I don't know how to get it back. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Should we flop it? We are going to flop it. This is going to be interesting. I might actually hit it off the fence. Nope, I didn't hit it off the fence. I had to chip it in anyway. It's irrelevant. Oh no, I'm going for birdie here. There's a par 5. Okay. It looks as if it's pretty much straight in, so I'm going to get the 2 under. If I didn't pull the putt ridiculously. I felt that my finger there. My finger slipped. Oh well. Nope. Missed a really good opportunity there. I do feel it restarting it, but I'm not going to. It's just ridiculous. Just a bit loud in my headphones. Right. Okay. +4, and I get my 12 VC. Can't forget that. So let's play this round, and hopefully Carly's got over her injury from the last tournament. And we're going to play around here. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Interesting to see what the leader is here. But in the last tournament, 10 under. That was a hell of a jump up of AI scores. So I think I might have met my match.
2K Sports, in association
Hopefully
with
this
the PGA
won't be too
Tour,
much talking.
is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our first-round coverage of the Legacy Invitational is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. Let's find out who will go low.
Three under. It's only through 5 though. Looks like we're out pretty early.
Let's get down to the first hole.
Not a big crowd, is there? Probably because it's really early. Oh, that was very, very jittery, wasn't it? Right. So I'm just going to aim. See, there's not much talking. In the last round, they couldn't shut up. They're literally
That was
talking for
such
about
a pure swing.
40 minutes. Oh, I'm in the rough, in the bunker. Bunker.
Setting up now in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, I love bunkers. I'm not going to reach anyway, so I should have just taken my medicine. Whoa.
This one needs to go.
My PlayStation is glitching.
I thought it was going to hang on, but no.
This is the third.
Okay, this is going to go to the right, so I'm pitching here. I'm just hoping, at this point, I'm actually hoping just for a par. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, a par will do me here. Never do well in the first hole.
How about this birdie putt?
I don't
All right,
fancy it.
John, which way is this putt going to go?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Thanks, Sean. 125 green, so pretty. I think that's pretty slow. No, I missed it.
So close.
No, it wasn't close at all.
3 feet to the cup.
She's got a nice look at par here.
As I said, a par's
Okay,
fine.
moving
Nice
on to the
little,
next.
nice little.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Exactly, steady as it goes. Let's
We've
not
got
go
a major
overwhelmed.
champion atop the leaderboard. It's Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, man, I'm a major champion. Carly's a major champion.
Let's go to the par 3 second.
I don't know why I'm offended there. Right, okay. Okay. I'm hitting it here. And hoping for the best. As I always do. Good swing. It's all about the distance.
This is pitching wedge on the way. This looks right at the pin.
That's going to be... That's really
What a
cruel.
Beautiful leave right there.
That's really, really
She's
cruel,
got
though.
this one for birdie. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
So far, so good.
Yes.
She
Nice.
likes that as she improves to 1 under par.
Thank you very much. I talk like a
Setting up
robot.
now on the tee of the par 4 third.
All right. Yeah, I felt that. That was a terrible. Just stay in the fairway.
Not a bad result right there.
No, I felt it in my finger. It wasn't. It just didn't feel good at all. All right. I'm going to deal off this slightly. Move it a little bit to the left. It could be good.
Really well done.
This
That's
one
nice.
for
That is
back-to-back
beautiful.
birdies.
And now a 6-footer is left.
At last,
Looking
some
for another
regular
birdie here.
greens.
And after that hole,
Nice.
our featured player in second place trying to chase down Xander Schauffele.
A definite change of pace from the last tournament, there's no doubt about it. And I think this is
And
good
we're on
because
the
obviously
tee of
Carly,
the par
coming back
4
from a really
fourth hole.
serious injury, you know, you want to ease into something a little bit manageable. Right, do I want to put it here or here? So I think this is probably the really good tournament to come back from injury for. You know, you've got to
Awesome
manage your
stuff.
body, you know.
Wow, what a swing.
It was a pretty good swing. Okay.
2 under for the event.
So far, so good. Okay, 11-foot elevated. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deloft it a little bit. So hopefully it'll come in a little bit shallow under the wind, and the elevated green isn't going to make much of a difference. That's a theory. That's a theory.
She is looking greenwood bound here.
Yep, that'll
That's
do.
a great position to be in after that approach.
The difference in my game
today, and
with
this is another good look.
a team wind is remarkable. 3 in a row. 3 in a row.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a one-shot lead.
I'm hunting you down,
Lovely
Xander.
momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Right, so about 6 foot short, so about there. It is a 5-iron, so I might just go from there. And I'm just going to go right at it. Build it slightly.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
And when I mean slightly, quite a lot. Come on. I knew the green played that way anyway, so going to the right wasn't too bad. It's a very
Well
good
played.
shot. I totally meant
This for a share of the lead.
that. Definitely. Okay, it's downhill though. Oh, I've overhit
And
it.
so
I've
close to the
I
birdie.
gave it far too
What a
much.
shame.
Yeah. I gave it too much respect. That's what I'm trying to say.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And that would have tied the lead for
Would have.
this player. Disappointing to say the least.
I'm disappointed
The
for you,
sixth is a par 4.
Carly. Right. The driver takes you to there. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the driver. And not as much as that, but I think it'll be okay there. A 92% driver. I think it'll be fine. Oh no, it's going to go in the rough. That's going to run and run and run.
Sitting at 3 under par.
Okay, that's not bad actually. I'm going to use this backboard here. I'm going to use it to my advantage and hopefully it will come onto the flat bit. No, it's not. I think I'm a bit to the right. But
Okay, step 1 complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt.
it might.
Penny, take us through the
Downhill.
break on this putt.
And it's a bit
I've
of a
had a
break.
look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
I hate these downhill right to lefters, left to righters. Oh, I think I've done it well though.
Yeah, you
Beautiful.
like the look of that right off the
Beautiful.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
I thought I was already
break.
on
And there's
4
gonna
under.
be the leaderboard. Our player out in front
Oh, was
is
that
leading by 1.
What was that?
Out to the 7th hole.
Was that for par? Was that a par? It was a birdie. I was only 3 under there. I thought it was 4 under already. Oh, okay. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Right, so par 5. I need to thread the needle here. Literally hit as straight a drive as I possibly can. And thread the needle. We're biting our nails here. Oh my word, I did thread the needle. Beautiful.
I
Colin.
like that one.
No wonder, I like it too because there was no margin for error whatsoever.
About 220 left to the hole.
Okay, right,
And
it's a little
just
bit
one
right
shot back.
because the ball's above my feet. Right, we've just got to hope it's up 19. Right, I'm going to play a club up and hope that we can hit this little down slope here. Or we go straight for it. And then what we should probably do is play a bit of fade. And that way it'll take that out the equation. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's a more intelligent shot.
This one headed out to the left.
Oh, that was cruel. Okay. Clearly was never going to get up there in the first place unless I took a 3-wood, which I'm not going to do. And I don't know my stance here. Just got to hope for the best. Yeah. Never going to go my stance. I should have known that by the way
to move into first place.
The Evo swing was. Still a putt for birdie though.
And that counts. That's the
excellent
5th birdie of the day.
5 under. I thought it was 5 under before.
We've got movement as she moves into first.
Xander dropped a stroke.
Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
I'm going to play a 3-wood here. There's no reason for me to hit a driver. Not at all. I'm just going to take all that stuff out of the equation. Hopefully come down into this little hollow. So I've got a nice little flat shot.
That's a pretty good shot right there.
My feet are flat on the ball.
5 under at the moment.
Not quite. But not too bad. And this should be a nice, gentle, easy approach shot. And it's going to go in the hole. Perfect shot.
That's another green in regulation.
I thought it was just going to skip forward there.
This is an absolute clinic.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Come on.
I agree with you. I don't know how I missed that.
3 feet remain.
That was never as much borrow as that.
Wow,
I thought
you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
That's a bummer, all right.
The finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
It's a bummer. I tell you what, it might be Mr. Robotic Voice, but at least you don't get as much of life stories with this guy.
Take a look at this. She got all of it.
And you can actually play without hearing the endless guff that comes out. You know, as much as I like it.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
It becomes annoying after a while.
Setting up a shot from about 125 yards.
Okay. I think this is going to be close again. I'm drawing it in anyway. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot.
It's safe, but...
All right, this is tough, but makeable. Henny, how tricky is this one?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill.
Nobody likes a prowler.
To the right-hand side.
Ah, I've given it.
Wow, that had no chance.
I think you're
3
right
feet
there.
To the cup.
Not putting well so far.
As we take a look at the leaderboard,
I could be so much better. I could be 7 under. But I'm not. I'm only up by 1.
Teeing off now on this par 5.
Wow. Look at this. Is that beautiful? Is that not beautiful? Can I reach? No. No, I can't. This is a 3-shot par 5. So there's no point. Let's just lay up. That'll do nicely. As I said, there's no way I can reach in 2, so I may as well have a blind shot for my second shot. Oh my God, stop! Right. The undulations or jundulations in these fairway, that could be in the sand. Wow, these greens are
This is
firm.
her 3rd.
Let's just say they're firm. Okay, I'm gonna chip this and hopefully it will get close. I love chipping close. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe okay, that was maybe a bad decision.
This is a long way home. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Right to left. How's that right to left? I mean, it's a little bit right to left, I guess. But then it's left to right. Okay, I'm going to take your word for it, Henny. Oh, my God, I pulled that putt. Something rotten.
Right on line, but just
no, it
misses.
wasn't. Look how far away it was.
Coming up.
I'm still going to the
after
left.
That hole, our featured player is in first place.
Yeah, I've dropped a lot of chances here to really pull away. It really is. I've been really sloppy. Or Carly, anyway. Carly has been really sloppy. You're not going to get to 99 at this rate. I'm going to be in this. I'm going to. Oh, wow. What a
fair way. That
beautiful bounce there. That was a beautiful bounce.
Time for the second shot
right.
at the 11th.
This is definitely challenging, this golf course. There's no doubt about it. Nothing. This is definitely the most challenging part of the golf course. Because, and especially the way I'm swinging.
Here.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Yeah.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I don't know if she can hold this. Outside chance from 29 feet.
A zero chance.
Good.
A zero chance.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par.
I can't get rid of these greens. That's for sure.
Yeah, well,
my eye is not in, and the putter is very, very cold.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
I should be doing much better. Okay, it's down. So, I'm going to hit a bit there. And I'm going to go... The green is sloping left to right. I really want to go there, but I'll end up in there. So, 179. Okay. Perfect time to hit a quad.
Opting for the 6-iron. Great looking shot.
Wow.
This.
So no.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Henny's down there. You got to read.
Down.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Oh, again.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping.
It's my putting stroke every time. I mean, I can read the green and then my putting stroke
goes. Let's head to the next.
Destroys it.
And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament.
I am not playing well at all. Right, okay, positive, because you can't. I mean, that's the thing. If you play badly, you just leave it. You leave it in the last hole, and then you look forward to the next hole. But that's a nice little quad perfect shot there. Is it going to stay in the fairway? Yes, it is.
Sitting at 5 under for the day.
Okay, slightly ball below my feet. Slightly. Right. I'm just going to go straight for it. I'm going to put a little bit of backspin. It's going a bit more right than I thought it was going to do.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range.
Yeah, I'm this
putt from around 18
getting
feet.
Close enough to the green, to the holes. My approach shots, along with my putting.
That went ripping by the hole. A par putt awaits.
It's boring golf. It really is boring golf.
Let's head to the next. No movement up or down.
I really don't deserve to be winning.
Par 3, hole number 14.
Right, so 36. So take 12 off it. 36 down. So 148. What's the club down? 148. Go for 150. Wind is 0. Let's go. Send it one time. That could be
for the 9-iron.
perfect.
Oh, this
That
one's
could be
right down the
perfect.
pipe.
Stop.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot
Beautiful.
easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Right, come
A
on.
birdie putter
Got to make
waits.
this. Got to make it. You'd
Mark it
have.
down.
At
That's 6
last.
birdies today.
At last, Carly. Wow.
And with that, she is now the solo leader in the event.
Should be about 10 under by now.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Yeah, this is all about staying in the fairway, this hole.
That was right on target.
I don't know if I've made that yet. I don't think I'm going to be on the fairway. Oh dear. I think I might be taking a few
Right
people
now,
out to
it's
dinner.
6 under.
I think they're all right. I don't think you have to take them out for dinner if it's just the ankles, you know. All right, okay, let's try this. This could be perfect line, or it could just go straight, right? It's supposed to go left here because I'm so far, the ball's so far above my feet. Okay, at least it did go down left. Perfect line. Beautiful. I'll take that shot any day of the week. That's a beautiful shot. From where it was?
Not super tight, but a makeable putt.
Yeah, well,
This one a good distance away.
It's
Henny,
uphill.
how tough will this putt be?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
I'm not taking my time. Oh,
so close.
Because normally if
She'll
I
take
play
a big breaking putt, not
quicker,
easy to read. This is going to be an easy
I
par,
play
though.
better.
And that putt drops, and we move
But
on
still,
to the
we're
next.
still there. We're in the mix.
As we
We're
move
in the
on
mix.
to the next, she is up by 1.
We should be doing better though, but we're
Time
in the
for the
mix.
tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Right, here's the
Really
one.
hoping they play this one aggressively.
Yeah, we've played this before, and we played this in the practice round, and we did okay. I'm hoping that's online. It looks a bit right. Bounce left.
This is a crafty play, trying to run it down there.
That's a beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful. Well done, Carly.
The
Beautiful.
rare eagle putt on a par 4.
We need it.
Wow, that is special stuff.
We need it.
Oh, how about
We
that
need it.
shot?
Right, okay,
Taking
this
out
time-
the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Last time I had this putt, we didn't give it enough to the right. Or we didn't give enough juice. So if you're going to go up to the right, you have to give it a bit more juice. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. One time.
This one starting out right.
Oh. Stop. 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 I can't see for
that
you.
one is way too strong.
No, I think that was pretty
4
good.
feet left to the hole.
I think that was pretty good. Excellent.
The putt goes in,
Another
and
birdie.
the lead continues to grow.
Two-shot
Our
lead.
leader has a 2-shot advantage
Two-shot
on the
lead.
field. The
Okay.
17th hole is a par 4.
17. Just go down the stretch. Let's go birdie birdie here, guys. Birdie birdie. Birdie birdie.
That is a massive drive.
Thank you very much. Right, there we go.
Looks like about a
Okay,
170-yard
I'm going to
shot
play this quick.
required here.
I'm going to play this quick because normally, in fact, I'm going to play it with a little bit of a draw or a fade. Okay, and it's up, so an extra club. Let's go for this. Oh, I didn't play it well. I felt the vibration.
Just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it.
tell you what,
Lovely.
Tell you what though, is that not a beautiful shot?
Not a bad shot right there.
I think that Carly deserves
Trying
a pat
to get
on the back.
to 8 under with
That
this
was
putt.
beautiful.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
It's
This
downhill.
putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Thanks, Henny. You should be a pro, Henny. You should do this for a living.
Looking better.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
Yeah.
Gotta
At
like
last,
it. 2 in a row.
the putter has got
As we
hot.
check the leaderboard, she
Okay,
still
3-shot
sits at
lead.
the top.
3-shot lead. You
Now
could be doing
to
okay.
18, a par 5.
Right, let's go birdie, birdie, birdie. Let's finish in a flourish. It's a par 5. Every par 5 should be birdieable. It should just be a birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
Okay. Right, again. Oof. Ball above my feet. I'm going to have to aim way right. Okay. One time. It's not.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, it did. It was the right line. It was the right line.
Not shy about that shot
that's a
on the
beautiful
par
shot.
5 and 2.
And I tell you, you just dream about
Oh,
days
this is
like
birdie, birdie,
today.
birdie.
Greens and regulation.
Never thought about
spot
eagle.
On all day. Awesome.
Ooh. This looks very inviting. This must be in. This looks a straight putt. Right edge. Send it. Nice straight putt, Carly. You
Looking
pulled it
good.
slightly. Is
Tracking
it going to go in?
nicely.
Oh, there we go. 10 under. That's pretty good. That could have been easily 15 under. Well, 15 under. Maybe not 15 under, but that could have been 12 or 13 under. And that just shows you the difference between golf courses. She's bounced back from her injury in the last round. She's bounced back. Wow. How well does she do there? Excellent. There we go. So today we've we had an unfortunate injury at the Canadian Open,
First place, not bad,
but
Rich.
took a little bit of time out, and then by the time the second,
lots of golf left to play.
you know,
However, it does give
by the
you a
time
little
the
boost of
Midwest
confidence
Classic came
going
through,
forward, knowing that
and
right
she
now
did obviously a little bit
you're
of
at
practice
top of
as
your
well.
form, your game is good.
She's come
and
through.
You're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
And she's come through it. I mean, that's all you can ask. Playing against, you've got an injury. You don't know if you're going to come back good or not. Carly come back. Swing in. Alright, there we go. So 10 under. Nice little 62 today. So we'll just have a look at the stats here. Longest drive 335. Let's see, greens in regulation 100% for that course is pretty good. Fairways in regulation 78%. Putt accuracy short 100%. Putt medium is 66% and only 33% of long putts. So yeah, room for improvement. That's all I can say. Right. So hopefully there will be improvement in the next round, and then it might be another tournament win. And if it is another tournament win, I think we might go thinking about possibly doing something with the settings. I'd say that, but it may not. We will see. But we're on the road to 99. It might happen. It might happen. It might happen the next couple of days. Who knows? Right. So what I'm going to say is streaming today. Second round probably won't be until at least Sunday. I will not be streaming tomorrow. And then we'll see how I'm feeling on Sunday, i.e. how the hangover is. It could be Monday. It could be Monday by the time we play the second round of the Midwest Legacy Invitational. Yeah, it may well be. Right, so thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Really appreciate you tuning in and listening to my drivel. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Yeah, maybe Monday, maybe Sunday. You never know. Watch out for the notifications if you've got them turned on. Take care. Bye-bye.